Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and non binary, to the Deep Dish Podcast, episode 4, baby. I'm today's host, Lance, the ladies' man. Y'all know how it is. To the right, I got Matthew. Yeah, yeah, look at him, beautiful as hell. You got top right, we got Kennedy. Oh, also swaggy. Okay, I like that. And then on the top, we got beautiful boy, special guest, flame boy Gabriel. Like, come on now, yeah, like,
You
give it
already
a
know.
little round of
Sir,
applause. You know how it
sir.
is, and okay, okay. But I guess a good question is just, how's y'all day? How y'all doing today?
I'm
Eh.
doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
Any new plans coming up, or just nothing really?
I'm going to. I don't know if you guys heard, but about the Valorant beta tournament.
Oh,
Uh, yeah. So I'm going there. Yeah, and I'm also doing a collab with a artist. So
oh, okay. Hey, yo,
yeah.
follow my boy Flame Boy, tune in on that, you know?
Sir.
All right, me personally, I'm just worried about exams. That's about it. I'm preparing my little 6 month hiatus on my bod journey, trying to get jacked as hell. You know how it is, guys. And yeah, that's basically it. You can.
Okay. Well, it's kind of just like you. And I gotta worry about exams since we're like 2, 3 weeks until semester's over. So, kind of got that to worry about. Other than that, we're pretty much chilling. Uh, and we got that. And I believe I'm trying to figure out like plans with like podcasts. And I kind of want to start doing more like stuff on the side, like maybe do YouTube during the summer. Who knows? Just putting that out there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of
You,
what
you,
I
you
have
heard
up.
it here, guys. You heard it here.
Yep.
All right.
Last but not
What
least,
about you, man?
Matthew.
Oh shit. I'm just living life. I don't know.
Living like
Living it day
Larry.
by
So
day.
just chilling, just chilling. Okay.
Trying my best.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, you know what? I think it's time to get, into the real juicy questions. I got a
Oh,
nice list of questions over here, you
oh
know how it
God.
is. And let me start real nice over here. What are you guys' thoughts on mass fishers? Do you guys fuck with them? You guys are like, have you guys been tricked by one or nah?
Masked fishers, you said?
Yeah.
Fast Fisher.
Like ever been a time where like someone you thought was like mad hot and then like they just took it off and you're just like,
Oh.
fuck.
Okay. Um, middle school or not middle school. Why did I say middle school? High school.
Uh-huh.
It was my senior year. I was hanging out with my friends. We all had masks on. Um, and I thought this person was like mad fine. And then when she
Uh-huh.
took off her mask, I was like, it kind of shattered me a little bit. I was like, damn, I got mad. I was like,
Go man.
damn. Ah,
Yeah, I feel you.
I was like playing XX Tentacion out there, you know.
Ooh, bro, I remember I saw like this girl like on what do you call that? The mall, and I thought she was hot as hell, bro. And what's weird is that we started going to like the same places randomly, and then she stopped to eat, and I had to take a little glimpse, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
Plot twist. It was a
god
guy.
damn, bro. Okay,
It was a hot
no, but
man.
like she Loki did.
Oh,
Like I'm not trying to be mean, but bro, god, that
Ooh.
kind of threw me off guard. But I mean, that's just how it is.
she
It's
really
like,
said, "Hey, what's up, shawty?"
oh yeah, for real, for real. God damn.
I've never had an experience like that. I don't know. I mean, just like either I don't have high expectations or everyone is attractive. I don't know.
Oh, so like, there's no in between. Okay.
There's
Okay.
no in
Aw,
between. No, I just don't know. Like it's one of the two, probably.
a
Like,
lover boy right here.
Yeah. Look at him. Hey, yo, how many people from our high school you thought was hot?
um,
I mean,
Kennedy, Lance,
Whoa,
Oh, you know.
whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Ooh,
I mean, if you just mean the opposite gender, 5?
good
you go
answer.
double digits.
Like a solid 3.
Damn!
Out
I
of
take
10?
that back. God damn.
There's a difference. I mean, hot is not the same as like attractive.
A
Oof.
Hot.
three.
Sorry, just damn, a 3? Damn.
Oh
Yeah, out of
God.
10.
God damn. No,
That's an
I
F.
honestly expected a lot more. Oh, okay. Three.
Yeesh.
Hey yo, you willing to say who though, or nah?
Oh
It's all right.
shit.
You don't have to say it. You don't have to say it.
I don't care, I guess.
Oh,
I mean, I had crushes on all of them. It was and shit. Do I want to say this?
do you? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this.
Had a crush on a 3.
Wait, at the same time or like
No, no,
one
no,
by
no,
one?
no. One by one, one by one. They're all
Oh,
at
yeah.
different
Let's
times.
play it like that. Okay.
What the fuck does that mean, Lance?
No, just keep going. Just keep going.
Um, Alana, Raquel, Lillian.
Ooh.
That was it.
Oh.
I thought like plenty of people were attractive, but I just thought. I mean, if
Alana,
there's a
Raquel, Lenny. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. I like how Gabriel has no idea who the hell these people are.
yeah,
They're
so
just
Yeah,
other
I'm
Asians.
over here just like, okay, okay.
okay.
You remember that one girl you showed us during that one time we met? I forgot who it was. Wait, y'all. Okay, you showed us a girl.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, she kind of looks like them, but like different fonts.
Different
Yeah.
fonts.
Yeah, I'm different font.
Yeah,
Me
but they
personally.
basically the same. Yeah.
I have a type.
Aside. What about you, Ken?
What was the question?
Oh,
I gonna forget the question already. We're only
that was
like
about
7 minutes.
fishes.
Oh, mass fishing. All right. So, uh, in my humble opinion, I had like 2 instances where it was kind of like flipped, where I didn't like where someone that wore a mask all the time. I didn't think much until I found their Instagram, and on their profile pic, it actually showed their face, and then I was like, "Dang, you were looking like that the whole time," and I had no
Oh,
idea.
damn.
No, in a
Okay.
good way, in a good way, like
Oh,
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 that,
okay.
oh,
W
like
oh.
Riz?
So like reverse mass fishing.
like
Oh,
it was like they had the treasure chest closed, and I didn't know about all the. I was about to say booty, but we're talking about faces. But they just had a treasure hidden beneath the chest. But
that's actually crazy though. Cause like I met someone the same way. She got like a mask on the entire time, but then she just decided to take it off on like the last day of class. And yo, bro, she was like a damn model. It was fucking
how
crazy.
it be?
Yeah, no, I'm not even lying with you. Like when I say she's a model, I mean she's a model. She's just short though, so yeah.
Man's gonna subscribe to her OnlyFans real quick. Like, damn.
Nah, but
Yeah.
like, nah.
True,
Man's about to go to Victoria's Secret fashion show, bro.
She was,
sure.
she was like, I'm just not into white people though. Which
Oh,
okay,
damn.
What?
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. They kind of. Oh, I
My
know this is gonna be
queens.
controversial. Huh? You think if I say this, I'm gonna get, I might get canceled. Ah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm not saying it.
What is it?
But where the fuck did Matthew go?
I think
Man's
still
gonna
there.
take a doo doo.
Oh fuck. But basically, they kind of copy and paste though. I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie.
damn.
That sounds
Damn.
racist.
Damn.
No,
That
no, no,
sounds
no,
Damn.
no, no. You
racist.
gotta hear me out. You gotta hear me out. Majority. Oh, okay. Guys, this is all for jokes. You know, this is in game. You know, we're talking about Roblox here. But they kind of just, I don't know. They got the same features, bro.
Who's
Like they
they?
got the same nose.
Yeah,
They
who
got the
is
same
they?
face. Like everyone, like straight up walk around campus, and they look copied. They like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're all cousins or brothers. Hey, yo, our white listeners. I mean,
Bro, bro,
that's
what?
like a.
That,
You know what? Fuck it.
that gotta be aimed. That gotta be aimed.
No. I'm just. I mean, they're hot though. You know, so it's alright. It's alright. You know. Yeah. So like, you're hot. How about that? How about that? I feel like y'all are just okay. You know what? What? You know what? Fucking cut
Wait,
this
what?
part out, bro. Cut
Wait,
it, cut it.
wait,
No,
wait,
give me
wait,
this in
wait.
here.
Wait, what did wait? What's your preference? What's your
What's my?
preference? What are
Oh.
you mainly looking for?
Haha.
Since
So, okay, last time I said it, a lot of people thought it was controversial, but you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I think personally, I go for before I used to go for my Latinas because I don't know why, but they were just kind of bad, right?
okay.
In game, right? But
In
now
game.
I just kind of be going for my Asians. I don't know why, but my Asians are just they're like popping off. Like when you grow up, they're kind of like in the low tier section in game, but then up like as you get as you get older, it's kind of like they're upgrading themselves. You know what I mean?
So like a glow up,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. But like they have a higher glow up than everybody else. You know what I mean?
I
Y'all are
mean,
looking at me like I'm a fucking idiot, bro. Like, whoa, that's just how it is.
well, I mean, see, my preference is like Latinas, Filipinas,
Okay.
you know,
Uh-huh.
but mostly Hawaiians, you know. But I'm just saying. But
Uh-huh.
I think I've dated um I've dated like 3 Latina women, and bro, they were so bad though. Hello, fine. This is
Okay.
in game though. This is in
Yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
It's
like
in
I
game.
man, I wish I bought skins.
What does that even mean?
Would you bought skins? Oh,
No,
I'm back
but
on.
yeah. So I think that's my only preference. Like Latinas, Filipinas, maybe yeah, maybe whites too.
He likes
Maybe.
them Spanish.
Sheesh, ¿cómo estás? Mm,
I was about to say
Vamos to
something.
car.
come. Did you say come?
Mabu, hi.
I just for me, I just be up in my Latinas and just be like, "Muy bien."
Okay.
Me gusta agua. Bro, this is racist. I gotta stop. Yo, no, Lance, you gotta use this line. You're like, hey, baby, are you calling and say? Because I want to call him and see you later.
Bro, do you want me to fucking fail, bro? Like, how do I say that?
I like how there's like a crickets moment.
Um,
This is how you get Elriz in like 3 seconds.
Hey, yo, speaking of Riz, how do you guys Riz? Hey, yo, you gotta give like a little demo on me, bro.
Ah, see, huh. Who
uh,
wants to go? Wait, who wants to go first?
I think we should let Mr. Flameboy himself go first.
Oh, yeah, we should.
Gotta set the bar.
My Riz.
He's gonna play the music. I'll do it.
I mean,
Go through.
ready?
Okay.
You guys ready? You guys ready?
Mm-hmm. Add the music, Kennedy, in post. Oh,
Okay,
You better edit this out, Ken.
I'm at
Are
the
you a
Goofy Goober
creeper?
song.
Wait. Okay, ready. Are you a creeper? Because you blow my heart away. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. This is where I just
why
exit
didn't you
out.
guys? Why didn't you guys cheer for him? You guys are horrible friends.
I have the unspoken Riz.
Yay!
He does. He does.
Okay,
He
you
does.
got unspoken Riz. Unspoken Riz.
Ken knows. Ken knows.
True.
Yeah,
True.
Ken, give us a little demo. Yeah, show us some Riz.
My name's Kennedy.
Oh,
Hold up.
Sorry.
Oh,
Do you have anything else to say?
oh, what is this? Come on.
He gonna do it. Okay.
Uh-oh.
He,
Oh, oh
he
my
whipping
God.
it out.
hey. That's all you gotta do. You just hey.
I know you did not just get that reference from Spider-Man.
What?
What?
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, bro.
Oh
What
fuck.
about you, Matt?
Oh me? Stop calling me
Yeah.
fucking Matt, bro. No one calls me that. I hate
I'm
you,
calling you Matt.
bro.
Give us a little smoothie demo.
Pat.
You know, I usually don't like it when people call me Matt, but I can be your doormat.
Oh.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I feel like a victim. That's
God, I mean, okay, Lance knows this. Whenever I try to talk to a girl, I get brother zone.
Damn. I'm sorry to hear about that, bro.
Okay,
Hey, bro, but you can learn from me. Hold on, guys. Mute the. Hey, this is it. This is the moment. Mute the mic real quick. Mute the mics. All right, watch and learn. What is the best way? Oh wait, no, fuck. Would you guys ever date a Uber girl? Like one of those girls you just see like, ooh, you know, ara ara, or I don't know how to describe an Uber girl, but you guys just know what that is.
4 words. Straight to the orphanage.
Okay.
Give me a second.
what?
I think you just dropped that fucking bomb in a left.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Damn.
You can't.
Eee.
Pussy.
Like,
Oh, what's his name?
see,
Oh.
if she's bad enough, like, if she has a great personality, you know what I mean? If I catch a vibe with her, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, let's just say like there's like some types of red flags because half of the time she needs simps, so at those times, people are gonna start paying. But you already know how down bad you are, so you're gonna be in that competition too.
No,
So
they
Hey yo, he's not talking. He's just talking about Matthew, bro. Like I ain't that down bad. I ain't that down bad. Come on now. Come
what
on
did you
see,
now.
say?
see if it was like Belle Delphine, I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what, bro? Would
Overrated.
y'all
What do we want?
overrated?
See, Ken's cat was just like, yo, Belle Delphine.
No.
She's here?
No.
Where?
No.
See, the cat knows. The cat knows who Belle Delphine.
She
Wait,
knows.
you wouldn't tap Belle? Would you
No.
tap?
No.
Well, now that your morals get in the way of your
Yo,
looks.
You wouldn't tap into it, like.
that's crazy.
Oh,
No,
bro.
what about wait, Les? What about you? What about you?
Oh hell, that's not even a fucking question.
It's not a question. It's not. It's a question.
Yeah, it's just
So,
like an
wait.
automatic response.
So Lance. Let me ask you this. Would you buy her bathwater?
Okay, I'm not that. Okay, I'm not fucking that atrociously down bad, bro.
Okay, what if you were guaranteed?
Yeah, if you
I
were
was
guaranteed.
guaranteed bathwater.
Yeah.
No.
Fuck no. What
Wait.
am I gonna do?
No,
Drink that fucking dye from bacteria? What the
no,
fuck?
no. I'm saying if you buy the bathwater, you're guaranteed to have a night with Belle Delphine.
Oh hell! Come on now. Wait.
We
What's
should even
in
let
it?
you hit.
I mean,
Is it just like
it's bathwater.
no? He said bathwater plus
Just
the date.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, are you just gonna have it as a collection saying, "Hey, I met Belle Delphine. Here's the bathwater," or are you gonna actually?
No. Like, fuck the bathwater. I'm straight up throwing it in the trash. But the date is what matters. Cause then I got a shot. You know what I
how
mean?
did we get to Beldo?
If she just falls.
How are we talking about fucking? Why are we talking about this?
No,
That's
I
a
brought
great
it up. My
question.
bad. No, because he asked the question, and I just had to bring up Belle Delphine, or like you guys know the streamer called like SupCaitlin.
I feel like I saw your TikTok something
You
TikTok.
twerked for her, didn't you?
Shaking. He's
Hey,
just shaking his ass.
hey.
Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. Chat, don't clip this. Sit down!
Listen, let me
Sit down!
explain. She called it hot. I kind of got that in the
She
bag.
told you to sit down.
Bro, don't make bro. Should I screen share it? Hold on. After
Yo.
she told me to sit down, she said it was hot.
Hey, bro. Okay. Okay.
And she called my ass flat, so that's a big W.
Yeah, no. If you ask
Hey,
Juicy,
He was a victim.
And how the fuck did you get in the call with her, bro?
so
Oh yeah.
she has a oh wait. Okay. So basically there's a Discord server just for it. And so there's like multiple events that she does. So she'll let everybody know that when she's gonna go live and hosting the event. So there's this one time where she said that, hey guys, I'm going live, free therapy, just join any VC, right? So I'm in a VC and there's like hundreds of guys just down bad for her, and they don't even, some of them didn't know what to say on like what to do. And so basically what happened was I just told them, guys, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm just gonna be like my strange addictions and be like, I'm addicted to twerking, I don't know how to stop that. And so if you watch the first like 5 seconds in, that's why I said I just can't stop twerking. So so she wanted to see, so I got up and did it.
Was she entertained?
Oh, she was hella entertained. I was on her
My
stream,
boy.
bro. I was on her stream twice.
oh,
Oh, you were throwing it back
oh my
twice.
god.
No, no,
That's
no.
crazy.
So no. So the second time I was in, this event was a talent show for $300.
Oh.
Yeah. I was placed third in the first in the first. Uh, and there was other guys that were like pop blocking, dancing, singing. I had my uke. I did a voice impression, and so yeah, that's basically it.
Should have thrown the ass. You would have won.
I should have, man. I should have. Even though my ass is flat, I got the gluteus maximus.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, damn. I'm kind of interested now. Would you guys be like interested in starting like a talent show? Like,
Bro.
I'd be down to
Okay.
host it.
Talent show.
Yeah, you know,
Bro,
bro.
But
I
Gigi
would
went.
love to see
I
someone
don't.
fucking twerking their ass.
Hey,
You
hey,
want to see
hey! I'll be,
guys
I'll be,
twerk
I'll
for
be the
you?
judge. I'll be the judge. A twerk. Who has the best twerks?
Yeah, we got that guy. We got that guy on the line.
You
Okay.
just see Flame start twerking, and then Lance reaches in for that golden buzzer. Yes! In slow mo, boom! Freaking
Oh
golden,
God, I got the golden
golden
buzzer.
confetti.
Damn. Okay, wait. I got another juicy question.
Oh
Would you
God.
guys
Juicy
prefer on
juice.
a girl makeup or no makeup?
No makeup.
Yeah, no makeup.
It
Uh,
depends. It depends.
depends on what.
Okay, so like there, your girl can be pretty. Your girl, you like without makeup, right? But if they still want to put on makeup to get even prettier, then it's fine, you know.
See,
But like I guess because it's like it's their choice. You know what I mean? And it's not like I don't know.
but that's the thing. That's the thing. Makeup for me, like some. I'm not saying all, but like some women put too much makeup on. You know, so like, have you ever seen those types of women that have put like that type of makeup on, and it's makeup, and it just bothers you for some reason, like that pound of makeup, and then it's just like, bro, it's okay. You're beautiful just the way you are. No makeup, man. It's okay. You know, that's why
Be
people like
yourself.
I've yeah, exactly. Just be yourself, man. You gotta represent yourself. Don't be like other people. Just be you. You know.
Yeah, I saw one of those TikToks where there was like this Chinese girl. She decided she looks like completely different person without her makeup. They like no, I'm not even joking with you. Put her next to like with her makeup on, she looks like a real life anime girl. But then you take that off and she looks like a 40-year-old regular Chinese woman. And I don't know how, but they somehow changed their face shape with the makeup too, which is fucking crazy. I don't know how they do that, but
It's all about angles.
Yeah, but that's just damn, bro. I mean, I don't judge.
Probably
It's
cheating.
alright if you do that, but I wouldn't prefer it. You know, I prefer if
Mm,
my woman is like confident with her own skin. But if she wants
right.
to add a little bit of makeup, make herself feel a little bit prettier there, here and there, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like at least a little bit of makeup, like at least like just a little bit. No, no, like full pounder of makeup on. That's just me.
Mm.
Yeah,
No,
ladies
there's
man mentality.
no, no need for all that shit. You know. But if you're just doing that to like, let's say like I get a girlfriend and she puts quarter pounders of makeup, right? But if she's doing it, I know that's not gonna happen. But like, shit, like let's just say she's doing it just to attract other men. You get what I'm saying? Like sometimes that happens. So women
What the fuck?
also sometimes women also put on makeup to attract other men while you're in a relationship. So it's like, you
That's
know.
Yeah,
true.
well,
That's true.
but I mean, I think at that point, that's the problem with the relationship and not the idea of putting on makeup. Because the whole argument for makeup is, the most cases women aren't, or the argument I see online is, women aren't doing it for the men; they're doing it for themselves because they want to look better. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, why do you bulk? Why do these people work out? Oh, sure, they'll be hot for the girls, but then it's also because they want to look nice in the mirror. And it's the same kind of concept. Obviously, it's a different kind of discipline, but it's the same kind of thing. Ultimately, people do it. Not obviously, it's not universal, but people do it for themselves because they want to feel more confident and look in the mirror and see, oh yeah, look, I'm that bad bitch.
I got another question, boys.
Okay.
Let
If
me
a
get an
girl were to
answer.
ask to peg you, would you do it?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Oh,
You can
Hell
finish the
no.
question.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
oh,
whoa,
yo,
whoa,
wait,
whoa.
yeah.
Oh, you gotta explain
Give a
yourself. You
little.
gotta explain yourself.
Yeah.
No, no, sorry. I jumped the gun. I didn't hear your question. Sorry, I was answering something else. Can you?
Oh, but like, you just gotta give your input a little bit more.
No, no, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear your question properly. Yeah.
All right, so would a girl peg you?
Yes.
Oh, if your girl asked to peg you, would you do it? If it was your girl,
I want to see.
we all know what he wants to say, bro. Hey, yo, it's a judge-free zone. It's a judge-free zone. No one cares.
We support.
Yeah, yeah, we support. We support.
All right, guys. So the short answer is yes. The long answer is yes.
Okay,
All right.
okay. Me personally, I can't have, a little something something just crawling up there. So yeah.
Okay,
No, no,
wait. Lance.
Uh,
What if she was bad? What if she was like really bad? Like.
I mean, if she bad, that don't mean a hole or something fucking long going up my asshole. That's just not how it works.
no. Lance, you gotta live
Yeah,
life like this. You gotta try everything at
You
least once.
gotta be her bitch.
But not that. Fuck that.
yeah. You gotta be the dominance. You gotta be the top.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gotta run her strap on.
What the fuck?
What?
You gotta be the bottom G.
You got.
That's the key.
Uh-huh.
Oh fuck. What
Yeah.
about you, Ken?
Be the bottom G so she's on top.
I could Loki see Ken just getting pegged. I don't. I don't.
What?
I
Whoa.
don't know why.
Whoa. Yo,
Like
steps. Yo, steps.
Ken don't
I'm
look like
stuck.
that dude. He don't look like that dude. But like as soon as he's in the what the fuck? As soon as he's in the moment, you just know that he's going to be down. And I feel like he would enjoy that shit too. It's fucking weird.
See, the fact that you're picturing Ken doing this,
I feel you would like it, Lance.
I think,
No,
I think you're picturing it a little too much with detail with Ken.
I think
Yeah.
I just have a little bit of a W imagination. That's just how it is.
W imagination.
W imagination. I ain't gay.
That's your
I have
true
no problem.
colors coming
I
Why?
have
out.
no
Why?
problem to that.
See,
But
here's
It's
another
okay,
thing.
Lance.
Why is this even a question in the first? Why did you even write this as a question?
that's a
Exactly.
great
That is
question.
true. This was his question.
Bro, you know what? Fine, help me out here with questions. I'm not gonna lie, kind of wrote down a little bit too little. Oh wait, no, this is actually a good one.
would
What are your
you?
thoughts on this generation being too sensitive? Because y'all know how everyone is
Oh,
just kind of a little bit too sensitive nowadays.
I
Um.
have an opinion. Oh, wait, no, you go first. You go first, Mr. Flameboy.
Okay. Um. this generation has it has became soft. Um, but I also feel like there's other reasons to that situation on why this generation soft. Like for example, like social media. There's a lot of things that goes on with the social media platforms. Like for example, like Instagram, for example. Let's just give Instagram as an example. Let's say, let's say some person makes a post, right? And obviously there's gonna be hate comments, right, towards a person. We also know that as cyberbullying, but it's common in our era, and there's nothing that we could do about it if if we're really gonna go into depth about it. Because they're just text words. It's not anything like physical. Um, but to the people that, because I'm a streamer, I'm a content creator. Um, I when I was at like 50 followers on Twitch. Shout out to my OGs out there. Uh, Half of my community was struggling. They were struggling through hardship, and I told people to you just gotta stay positive no matter what. Don't look at it as a negative way. Take some breaks. I was in Tahiti. I had no service at all, and it gave me a chance to take time for myself. And I've noticed a complete difference between the social media era and the reality of the era. So I think social media has become a big impact with a lot of things that affected this generation, because I think all they all what social media is just like causing insecurities on people. It's causing hatred on other people, and it's also causing like fake fake stuff on there too as well. That's why that's why I want to show the world like some positive stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of your points. I do think it's a bit more specific than what you're saying. I think that um I actually don't think that more people are quote unquote more sensitive in this generation. I just think that the more sensitive people are louder because they have the internet, they have an avenue to go through. And some people are very, very impressionable, especially young kids,
Mm,
if they stumble upon, like, if you're 5 years old, then imagine, right, when you're 5 years old, you stumbled upon Captain Sparkles and then you fucking loved Captain Sparkles for 10 years. What if instead of Captain Sparkles, it's some person with radical beliefs, that just happens. Like, shit like that can happen. I also think that, like you were saying, how social media can make people insecure. I think there's a lot of quote unquote perfect people on the internet that people often compare themselves to. This is a really big thing, especially within like younger females, right? But obviously males too. But I think that's kind of the thing. And the last thing I'll say is there's the thing where the argument that we're not less sensitive, we're just more informed, right? Like we understand why, like as a society, we understand why certain things are, not supposed to be said anymore. Because in the 80s, it was funny to say a certain word or a certain thing, right? But now we know why it's offensive, and it's a less of a case of us being, I think, more sensitive and more of us just being more knowledgeable and less insensitive, I guess.
Hmm.
mm. So on my point of view, it's like for like I don't know how to explain it. It's just like um yeah, I agree, but um there's other yeah, I feel like there's other reasons like that too.
Mhm.
So I mean, you're not in the wrong. I don't think we're both in the wrong. It's just more like like for example of like things that we have to be careful of what we say. Yeah, back
Mhm.
then it was really fun, but nowadays like I'll like for example like I was at my brother's football 7-on-7, and I met some kids, and I also believe that like I think it's also like parenting as well.
Of course.
So uh like the lack of parenting, I think it causes like a huge impact, I think, on how it affects a child, on what they go through. But it honestly depends because I've never been through it, so I don't know the situation on those terms, but I know if it's the lack of parenting, for example, like single mothers or single fathers, it's gonna be hard for them to parent them because they have to pay the bills. They're more focused on their jobs too. There's certain things that has to be worked out and done, you know.
Mhm.
So I think that's another point of view on that too.
Definitely, yeah.
Hmm. Um, I kind of wanted to go off something that Matthew mentioned in terms of how our generation didn't get more sensitive. It's just the sensitive people just became more vocal with the internet being more accessible with each coming year.
Mhm.
And I feel to that extent, a good portion goes towards conformity. Because I feel when you have a giant majority of people supporting like this belief, like, oh, this is bad and then this is good, people are gonna lean towards uh what everyone usually goes for rather than having their own like sense of kind of like what is right. I kind of noticed that, and I also realized there was kind of there was a there's like an experiment where I forget the name, but there was an experiment where they were determining if people will go with what is right or they go with what everyone else says. And in the experiment, they have kind of like this. They have people in kind of like this controlled group, meaning they have people who were a part of the experiment, quote unquote, but were like they were in the experiment for the sole purpose of swaying people to a certain answer. So
Mhm.
so say like for example, um, there's two shapes. One is a triangle and one is a circle, and the question is which one is the circle? And one person who's a part of the experiment purposely goes to the wrong answer, but a good portion of people just goes with him. And you, no, not you. And then you just see a bunch of people just going to the wrong side, not because uh, not because it's right, but because it's what everyone goes toward. But basic point, I feel uh, with today's age, we don't have our own sense of independence. Like I know we kind of do for some people, but for a vast majority of people, they don't have their own sense of independence, and that comes with opinions, that comes with trends, comes with fashion, just a lot of things. And I feel that's kind of what is leading our generation to their own downfall is that they become solely dependent on what others think rather than making like their own justifications, speaking up for their own selves and determining what they feel is right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that like the sensitive people are like loud about it, like you know what I mean, like because if it wasn't for them, I think we could. If it wasn't for them, I think we wouldn't have the opportunity to look back and figure out why this is. You know what I mean? Why? But we learn from it. You know, we
Yeah.
learn from that. So I'm grateful that they do it, but be, because of this generation that's too sensitive, um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things going on with this generation. Like, but I also want to add, like, I also think that, well, like for example, like TikTok. So I was on TikTok, right? And you guys know, like how, like, let's say, like you're depressed or you're sad, right? TikTok will have this like thing for your for you page, and they'll talk about like it's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? How would they know? You know, they'll play some like some sad music or like some calming music. You know what I mean? And
Gaslighting.
Bart
it
Simpson at it.
it's like um it's like like how I also think that society wants you to be in that state of mindset because of what you're looking at. You guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
So
agree.
like you have different content creators like that make content. Like for example, like there like Andrew Tate. He made he made content because he just was spitting like things. He was spitting like debates on things, and some people hate him, some people don't. You know, but he also stated like you should work out more and stop being worried about all these other things. You know what I mean? And so basically, but there's another thing where another content creator is like, oh, it's okay if you're sad, you could be depressed, you know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? It depends on who you're watching, you know? That's what I'm trying to get at. It depends on who you're watching that leads you into a directional path. Content creators are uh, motivational speakers secretly.
Mhm.
They're trying to influence you to do better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like for example, Corey Extension. He inspired me to do content creating. We all seen his videos, right? Same thing with Dan TDM, Stampy Longcat, you know. They've all inspired us to play these certain games. They motivated us because if it wasn't for them, right, we wouldn't be in that era.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's why I think it depends on who you're watching too.
Yeah, I mean, I do understand that sensitivity is relative to growth because people that are sensitive to something that's in the norm is generally what leads to growth. And I understand that's, pretty important for societal development. And I mean, I guess it does make sense that it's being amplified by the internet based on how, I mean, it can connect basically everyone, and I understand on that. But in my opinion, it's a little bit exponentially progressive to the point where
Mhm.
uh like so many changes happened within, I would say, like 5-10 years compared to I would say back then. It's like, I don't know, it's a little bit too fast for me, you know what I mean? Like I still haven't really caught it up to the whole gender thing, because I remember
Mm.
at first there was, man and blah blah blah, and then it became transgender, non-binary, and then now there's 99 other ones that apparently exist, and I just can't seem to catch up, and I'm getting canceled because I haven't caught up. And yeah, I don't know, it's just moving too quick for me. Me, and that is a little bit on my fault. Yeah, so I understand, but
It does take time too. I mean,
hmm
so like I have a friend who's transgender,
hmm
and so I still misuse the pronouns, and she's cool with it. Now I'm using the right pronouns, but so yeah, and so but the reason why I'm not using the right pronoun is because I haven't gotten used to it because I've known this person as a male, right? So
hmm
if you know this person for so long, it's hard for me to get that right into my head. You get what I'm saying? It's like
yeah.
Uh-huh.
you've known that person for so long, and it's amplified in your head that this is a male. But
hmm
now that this because that person's my friend, right? It's as soon as he came out transgender or switched genders, I was like, okay. So I tried like using the right pronouns, but sometimes I'll misuse it by
hmm
accident, even on my stream, and it's like, damn, my bad, And she even says it's cool, So that's
Another thing, yeah, another thing with me is that I kind of, my universal that I've been saying ever since I was young is I call him. Like, so even if it was a girl, like I just, hey, that's him, right? And then all of a sudden, the pronouns matter, and then I've been calling people him, and I've just been getting in trouble because of it, and it's kind of just a habit that I've developed growing up. So now that it's wrong, I'm very sorry about that to all the people I called him that, wasn't him. I actually have a story. So there was a girl that was interested in me, right? I told this to, I think, Ken and Matthew before. Yeah, I had a girl that
I
was
remember.
yeah, I had a girl that
It's
was
sad story.
interested in me. But I said she instead of them twice, right? And
Okay.
after that, it was over, basically. Like chance was zero. It was bad too, but I don't know. I'm just messing up in terms of pronouns. So once again, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm just not caught up in it. I'm doing my best, and I think I hopefully they don't create something else that, makes me really in the dust. But yeah, I'm doing my best to catch up with society. I just think it's a little bit too fast. Give us time to, you know, get into it. You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, I feel you.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I know what you
yeah,
mean.
it just takes time, to
Yeah, yeah.
get it right. So
You just have to be respectful about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of experience with just fucking shit up, but as long as there's no more, for the most part, there's no malice.
Mhm.
You apologize and you try to do better, then they'll usually not care. The only people who usually like have like a big opinion on it
mm,
are like people who have told you over and over again, because like they have a right at that point. And then the other group of people is just people who, I don't know, the people you'll see online just fucking throw that shit out there and just aren't like normal about it. Because I think it's fine to have a different gender. It's fine to have all these things, but you can't just expect every single person to conform to your
Mhm.
truth. Even if it's true to you, some other person is just like, oh, well, I don't agree with it, and that's fucking sucks. But you can't just ignore them or some shit. I don't know. I'm rambling.
Mhm.
All right.
yeah,
I feel I feel with this generation has been like very nitpicky with practically everything.
Yeah.
Meaning like say you're like big YouTuber, 5 million subs. You're like, okay, my career's going cool. And then one day you're like, you know what? I just watched this new movie. I'm gonna put my opinion on it on Twitter. You
Not
already
fair.
know. You already know your first mistake was being on Twitter. I'm just gonna.
No.
so, but anyways, the point being is you put your opinion. You say like some like, oh yeah, this movie was kind of dog. Uh, I don't get why everyone likes it. And then everyone just comes to your doorstep, pitchforks out, got the torches, and then you got the noose. You're like, oh yeah, we're gonna kill this guy for having a different opinion,
Yeah.
and that's
well,
just something that I feel has been kind of like
it's
very,
not the
very
it's not the people. Sorry for interrupting, but it's not the people. It's more of the cancel culture itself. It's literally the cancel culture itself. Literally, like for example, Chris, Mr. Beast. Everyone saw that because it went viral,
oh
right?
yeah,
So so because someone made a joke about it, right? Made a joke. Already lawsuits happen. You know what I mean? And of course it was Twitter. And he knows, we all know that it was it was probably a joke. Maybe he was not joking. Who knows? It's something that's between him and Chris, you know? But how it's affecting Mr. Beast himself, see, he has to keep it all in one place, has to get everything literally organize everything. And it's hard to make content because someone just came out as trans, and now because he was on that live stream, it was hard because I guarantee you, all those people that were in that chat, they wanted to know what's going on, right? I think everybody wanted to know what was going on, but they didn't want to say anything because it's gonna impact their career. You get what I'm saying? Because they know about the cancel culture and how it's gonna go. You get what I'm saying?
mm,
That's
Yeah.
why. That's why they're protecting Chris and their career too. So it's kind of like it's like a weight. It's like a weight scale. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So there's so much on their plate right now that it's kind of like unbalanced.
Mm.
I feel a good chunk of it is it's I feel in terms of kind of like the situation with Chris, everyone was fine with Chris coming out as trans. It was the main issue that I've kind of observed it. It was Mr. Beast's audience and his fan base that made it such a big issue because
Right.
a big majority of them were like, "Oh, I thought Chris was that root beer drinking, monster truck driving American ideal man. And like I thought he was the man. Why is he trying to be a woman also? Like I feel a big majority of Mr. Beast's audience, since they're kind of like kids or they don't really understand like Chris changing up like that. And then I know some are kind of like grown ups too. It's just that um it kind of goes back to conformity and people kind of just see Chris because whatever Chris that's going, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. That's what if that's what Chris wants to do. That's what he wants to do. I can't change his life. No one can really do that. I feel people should just let people express how the way that they want to be identified as, how they want to feel, things like that. Anyways, again, it was mainly his fan base that was kind of making it a big deal, and
I
yeah,
really do feel bad about Mr. Beast with the whole situation that's going on too, because it's hitting it hard. He
Yeah.
has been canceled before, you know, like,
for
and it's
the
tough.
stupid
Is he
reasons.
fucking sleeping?
Wakey,
Don't.
wakey. Matthew, you awake?
Oh,
Oh shit.
This dude forgot we were in a podcast.
Bro.
Low key, I didn't sleep last night. I had a long day. I had a long week, bro.
It's
Oh man,
It's all good.
no,
Do you want my blanket? I could go get my blanket right now.
I appreciate it. Oh man.
Yeah. I didn't even know Mr. Beast got canceled before.
oh my
I thought
gosh,
Mr. Beast was like uncancelable.
What did he get
What the hell
canceled
did he
for?
do?
he is uncancelable. But
He didn't get canceled.
the thing is, he tries to get canceled for stupid reasons. One of them being people didn't like the fact that he was kind of like this Jesus like force that was able to just bless people whenever he felt like it. People didn't like the idea that he was kind of like,
Helping
oh,
people.
we gotta wait for Mr. Beast to do something. But it's kind of like, but he's doing good. And if he wasn't doing good, you would still be bugging about it. So it's kind of like, it's like it's like a double-edged sword, but you still get cut no matter where you hold it.
Wait, so he was
Right.
getting canceled for helping people?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So there was a video he released where he cured 1,000 people from their blindness. That was the whole video. But people didn't, for whatever reason, they didn't like that. They're like, oh, Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
This I gotta be Mr. Beast using all these people for content. It was like
Yeah. Fuck those blind people.
it was like, oh yeah,
What
just oh yeah, just don't cure their blindness.
That is the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I know.
I mean, some of them had.
Lance is about to get canceled too.
No.
I mean,
I'm just.
I do
regulating
get
as
some of the
them.
points, but a vast majority of it was like didn't have much ground to their points.
Yeah. Can I
Wait.
follow up on it for you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Kenny?
Yep.
Bro, I'm sleepy. My bad. I've never called you Kenny in my life. Ken Daddy. There you go. One of the other things Mr. Beast did was he tipped a lady a car, a waitress, and it had the Mr. Beast logo on it. So people were like giving him shit about that. And then my guy, the Chad, uploads a video, like behind the scenes footage where he was like, yo, do you want us to get rid of the logo? And she's like, nah, I fucking love it. and he like everyone shut the fuck up so fast, but like for like a week on Twitter, everyone was like, oh my fucking god. And then another thing that people say is if you make money from Mr. Beast, you'll have to pay taxes. And then the next week he said on like a podcast, he's like, I pay all of their taxes. So but people will just come up with like they will just make assumptions based on the lack of information, and it's not just Mr. Beast. This happens to a lot of like people who do good, right? And there is, it's just stupid because people will just find ways to make good things bad.
Yeah.
I think they're just jealous they weren't picked.
Sure, that could be part of it, but
Damn, just straight up forward. Damn.
It's crazy to hate someone who's giving, bro. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
I think that's just something. It's something that I kind of notice with our generation. It's just that okay, it might be a little controversial. I'm just gonna put it out there. I feel with some people, their lives are so boring that they turn to hate on others as a way of making their lives more interesting. Meaning like, oh, my life is so boring. It's kind of crap. That guy's doing really good. He's doing good things for people. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hate on him. That's why I feel. Because I know some people in this world they just come in to hate. They're certified haters at birth. Like at their birth certificate, they cater on it. And then yeah, it's just that's why I feel with this generation it's just only growing and growing because people just grow more envious, more jealous, more bored with their lives, that they find value in bringing others down and putting themselves above others.
Right. Like I think like I don't know if you guys saw like one of my TikTok videos. I don't know if you guys seen it, but
I think I did.
my one of my ex community manager, I was streaming Valorant, trying to get that grind in because Gecko was about to come out. New AG coming out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in my stage VC, just chilling and vibing, relaxing, and my ex community manager goes like, "Why? No." He comes in the stage VC, right? He goes, "No one wants to see you play fucking Valorant,"
Dude.
and I said, "Oh yeah, I know." And I'm still streaming, trying to stay positive as I could, right? And he's yelling at me. He's like, "So why the fuck are you streaming it?" And I said, "Because the new Ajax coming out, because of Gecko." And and literally 5 seconds, not even 5 seconds, 2 seconds later, he's like, "You know what? Go kill yourself." On stream. He literally said that on like it,
I saw the
and
clip.
you saw that? Yeah. Like, and I I was I was indeed like hurt about it. I did not know what he was going through, but I had to fire him. At that point I had to like shut it all off
Good.
on him.
Oh, fuck
And
that dude, bro. I
and
don't
like
Yeah.
respect people like that.
and um his friend he DMs me. He literally DMs me, and he wanted to know my side of the story. I even showed him the video about it, and he goes, "Yeah, I just want to let you know that he is going through something." And I was like, I did tell him like, so why is he going out at me for it? Like, you know what I mean? If you have an anger problem, don't put it out on a person that literally just chilling and vibing and having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it just
Yeah.
ruins the mood. When and the crazy part is I just went live too. It was like 10 seconds of me just going live. And so when he said that, he just completely just went out of nowhere. And then he DMs me on Instagram talking about like, don't he was like telling me like, don't be telling people what I haven't said. And I was like,
Huh?
but you just, yeah, exactly.
Wait, he got
uh,
worse?
no, no, like, no, like, hold on,
I didn't say the racist stuff. Wait.
No, literally, like, hold on. Like, literally, he DMs me on Instagram.
Wait,
He's
did he say it in person or like through a call?
Didn't call.
he said it in a call. He said it in a
Oh,
call, and then he DMs me on Instagram because I literally fired him and blocked him. But he said, but this is before I blocked him on Instagram. He said, next time before you ban someone for something you think they said to you, ask questions. Look, dude, I was gonna leave your server anyways because you're a locked a dead streamer. But I thought I'd stay and play with you once in a while. But when I said just for that, kill yourself, I wasn't speaking to you. But he literally told me to kill myself on stream. Like what?
Actual
Like
gaslighting.
see,
it,
Yeah.
it's
yeah, what the fuck?
it's it does like it kind of does hurt and devastate me a little bit because it's like I trust you. You know, there's
Yeah,
times there's gonna be times where I don't tell other people my personal life story,
Mhm.
but like when he said this, it's like what in the hell is going on? You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm sorry you had to
Mhm.
go
So
through that, bro.
no, it's
Mhm.
No one
fine.
should go
But
through that.
this is like sometimes how a streamer has to deal with things. You know, it's like it's not the first time. You know,
I
so
respect you though. That takes a lot of guts to really like, I guess, not lash out, but just kick him
I
out.
had I I the funny part is I didn't even block him on my Discord, and I guess he wants me to block him on Discord too. But I even
Block
talked to
his ass, bro.
well, okay, I really want him to like have that long thought of an apology. You know what I mean?
uh,
That's why
uh,
that's why that like I'm patient enough and I will wait enough just for that apology. You know what I mean? Like I will forgive him. It's just that the fact that, you know, I'm not holding a grudge or anything. I'm just waiting, you know. If he doesn't, then it's okay, you know.
oh,
Still forgiven.
damn. Waiting for that redemption arc. Okay. Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's respect. I respect you. Okay.
I mean, I don't think uh, because of what he's going through, I don't think anybody deserves it, you know. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Honestly,
I feel
there's
that's a
something I
bullcrap
learned is,
excuse.
I mean, I
I mean,
guess, but I mean, yeah, that's well, I mean, he's in like I will say that he is like in some type of situation. So, like
yeah, but
it's hurting I'm not saying it's hurting his mental health, but it is like affecting him a lot. So,
if there's something I learned that even no matter what problem you go through, and no matter how, I guess, detrimental it is to you, you really can't express your negative emotions to someone else because in the end it's
right.
not really them, right? And it's kind of just you lashing out on yourself, right?
Right.
But to release it on another person like that, it just never ends well.
Yeah,
No matter, yeah,
it really doesn't end well. That's why I always tell my community, just like if you guys are going through something, take a break. You know, just
yeah,
don't let other people tell you anything. Don't let anybody shut you down for who you are. Just you do you. You know,
yeah,
you got to stay positive out there. You know, so
Mhm.
that's my whole message out there to my community. That's what I always tell my community. Always
yeah.
stay positive.
Hey yo, maybe all four of us could just pull up one time. You know how it is.
Yes, sir.
For
Yeah, we
sure.
fucking
See,
crazy.
see,
Okay.
See?
I'll be in the Naruto section. You already know. I mean, like One Piece did
Arr,
good.
arr.
Come on now.
Me and Ken were watching the anime awards. You know, I mean, One Piece kind of got only one.
Oh,
And
wait.
Naruto got a none.
Oh,
No,
that's
Who's
crazy.
the
Naruto didn't even get a nominee.
wait, But you know what's funny? Demon Slayer has been my favorite the whole time, though.
This was not about Demon
What?
Slayer.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
This
switching
was
up.
not about Demon Slayer. This was about Naruto.
Switching sides.
wait. Hey, no. I didn't
How's
decide.
how's your manga doing?
Huh? Oh, damn, damn, damn.
One Piece been in this game for 20 plus
Okay,
years.
but
We're still
how did
relevant. Still on the
how did
front
y'all
page.
lose? Wait, but how did y'all lose? How did y'all lose to the like longest anime award?
We got the Oh my gosh, we won that section.
No, you didn't.
Okay, okay. Here, let me search. I'm gonna search it up on my phone right now.
It was Attack on
Mm,
Titan. It was
You
Attack
know
on.
what's crazy though? You know how One Piece isn't even finished, but it's considered better than Naruto? That's crazy, bro. Imagine not having an ending and still being better though. That's
Bro.
crazy, bro.
Hey, not gonna. Hey, Naruto Shippuden arc era was like fucking fire.
No, okay, yo, it was fire. Oh, bro, did you see what the fuck they did with Boruto, bro? I saw a
Bro,
fucking dinosaur.
What the
yeah, why y'all
hell?
to a
bro,
dinner?
Yo, that shit
I just
went down.
don't watch shonen anymore. I don't have anything to add to the conversation.
I know,
Look,
but from what I don't watch Boruto, but from what I've seen on TikTok, bro, yeah, damn. That shit like low budget, low budget. One Piece.
Best continuing series.
Oh, W Piece,
they did
W
not win.
They
Piece.
won that.
Oh,
That's
You're gaslighting yourself.
bro, I ain't gaslighting
And
none.
Troy Polamalu, Polly brother,
Shut up.
announced it.
Shut
Said,
up. Shut up.
that's
Okay.
crazy.
said best continuing series goes to
So,
One
I
Piece.
I do not I do not want to hear this. I do not want to hear this is where I just get up and this is this is where hold on, I go okay, you know.
He's just gone.
Alright, well, while he's gone, I do have a nice little juicy question for us guys. Say you guys were in a relationship, right? I'll fill him in when he comes back. But let's say you were in a relationship. How far and how long would it be okay for a long distance? Oh, wait, he's back. Let me fill him. So let's say you were put in a situation where you got a girl,
Don't ever
right?
put me in a situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine, bro.
if you got a girl, right? But you guys
Mhm.
met in person, but then you guys got to go long distance. How far and how long is it acceptable for you until you guys decide to just break?
Hmm, that's a good question. Um
You guys saw it on
um
Google.
hold on. See,
Google that real quick.
the number one thing, so like let's just say that she got accepted to a university, right? And it's out of state, right? And so obviously the distance is like not tried. That's too dramatic. It's like a worrisome. It's a scare panic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the distance, it shouldn't matter about the distance because if you truly love that person and you know you want to be with that person, I feel like you should stay committed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like there's gonna be times where it's like, yeah, I miss you, you know that, and there's gonna be a time where like that person's not gonna be your first priority. That's where it's gonna be. If that's gonna happen, she's not gonna probably be your first priority because
Mm-hmm.
she's doing bigger things out there, and that's what you should be proud of, you know. But communication is also key, you know. You gotta support her 100%, you know, because she's
Yeah.
making big moves. Same thing. It's like even if the roles were switched, right? If I had to go and she has to stay here, right? If you truly love a person, you have to stay committed, you know? You have to make it work out, you know? No matter the distance. I've been in long distance relationships before, but it didn't last, you know? But I was very committed about it, you know?
Mm.
So there was yeah, I just think yeah, you just gotta stay committed.
Okay.
What about you,
Also,
Len?
Matthew, you don't need to answer this question. By the way, I realized how bad it was while I was reading. But me personally, um, my love language is touch. I've been in zero relationships. Okay, I'm a self-proclaimed ladies' man. Okay.
Oh, bozo.
Okay, shut
You
the
just
fuck up.
contradicted
Right? But
yourself.
anyways, yeah,
Where
no,
did
like I just stay
where did
winning.
you
Like
win?
I'm not gonna lose the V. I'm not gonna lose my no win. No, what the fuck?
You
No
never
breakup
lose.
streak. Yeah, you just never lose. But me personally, um, ah, tough one. I feel like my opinion would change once I'm there because I'm a very loyal guy. Like I believe in if I like you, like I will stay liking you. It will take a lot. Either you break up or something really bad goes down. Right. So if I really liked you and in the event that it does happen, yeah, I would probably side with you. That I guess no distance really would matter and I wouldn't care how long. But that breaking point, I wouldn't know until I'm there. Right. So I'm not really sure about that. I mean, I waited for 3 years for someone didn't even like me. So like I feel like I can wait a long time. I feel like I can wait a long time.
That's
You
good.
know?
That's I like
Yeah.
your confidence, but
Yeah.
you have to also understand that there. What if that person's clingy? You know, you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, there could be a time where they're like, too. I'm not saying like clinginess is like a problem. It's more of like if it's a long distance relationship, I there needs to be time for yourself too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's been people that I was with, and I couldn't even stream sometimes. You know, like because they're that clingy. You
Mm.
know, but it never bothered me about that because I cared about it. So you know, I took the time to not stream and hang out with them more. You know,
Mm.
so but because the weight scale, I want to stream, she wants me, and there's like a unbalance. You know,
Mm.
so it was hard to communicate on that part, but it just to the breaking point, we had to break it off. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah.
um,
What about you, Ken?
You want to go, Matthew? Or
Wait, did you wait? Are they supposed to answer that, or is it just me?
Yeah. They can answer that.
no,
Oh,
I was about to. I like
oh, okay, my bad.
it's
My bad.
because we went.
My bad.
I thought you were about to talk.
so funny. Um, for me, what else, Kenny? Do you want to answer it?
If you want to go, you can go on ahead.
Okay. For me, I mean, I've been in two relationships, both were online. But I consider the one I just got out of, like, I'd say, you know, my first real love, I guess. Like, it was genuine, but someone in this call told me to break up with her.
I
It's,
advise.
anyways, it sucks because you are at odds with, how you were saying, you're at odds with your own needs and their needs, but there's also just we're at a point in our lives right now. Like for me, right, I felt like I had found the one, and I felt like I was gonna marry her because I mean, that's the way I look at dating. You know, you date for that shit. But I also just felt like, you know, I'm in college and I kind of want to just live the college life, and or just, you know, the life of someone, you know, in this age, just fucking around and not in a serious relationship, trying to do stuff. And you have to take that into account as well. Like, are you ready? You know, you can be as devoted as you want, but there will always be things you want to do. You can always be in love while still wanting to do other things. I think it's hard to find that middle ground. No matter how badly you want it, it's hard because, I mean, you know, like Lance was saying, his love language is touch. It's the same for a lot of people, right? Just, you know, touch is, I think, a small, like, part of a relationship, but it matters a lot when you need it, right? It's like, you know, there you might not always need a hug, but there are days where, you know, it just fucking it hurts like hell because your partner isn't there to give you a hug, you know, and you're like, oh, they're on the other side of the fucking world, and that's why, that's, I think, the biggest problem with LDRs is just when you need it, there's nothing you can do, and I think that's kind of what brought mine to an end. It was just, we were both going through tough times, and, you know, we both craved physical touch, and we just, you know, there's nothing we can do.
Right. No,
Mm, for me,
takes a lot
the,
though to
mm,
respect you.
I mean, I regret it, but it's too late
Uh, can I ask you something?
for sure.
Why did you listen to those people that told you to break off?
Because the voices in my own head made me think. I was questioning it, right? And I taken advice before. I mean, if I question it, then it's not strong enough. That kind of mentality, like you shouldn't question it. Like I don't know. Wait, you get what I'm saying?
So, okay, I'm gonna tell you like 100%. Um, you shouldn't listen to those people to tell you to break it off because that's just selfishness. Um, to tell you the, I'm 100% because my friend literally told me to break up with my girlfriend, and he tried to get with her. That was the only reason. And so,
Okay.
and so, and I thought me and him were close, but you know, there was another girl that I dated, and this streamer told her to break off, and she listened, right? And so she broke up with me, right? But then she misses me. You get what I'm saying? It's like that person left in regret, you know? And so what I'm trying to tell you is like you shouldn't listen to those people to give you give you the opportunity to just break it off because you said like you said, you really thought you found the one. Why would you listen to those people, right? If you if you really thought you found the one.
Fair
Cuz
point.
because like I said before, if you truly love a person, you got to stay committed. There's going to be times where people are going to be in your way where it's going to be like a brick wall and tell you some shit. And so just because you think it's too late, it probably is now, but never in your life listen to those people. That's like the most common mistake. And I'm glad that you learned from it, but now you can be better.
I
That's
mean,
why,
that's the point of life.
huh?
I think that's the whole point of life is you make mistakes
Right?
and you learn from them. Yeah. I think
That. Mm-hmm.
no, sorry. I think the
No,
core
no.
part of being human is to just make mistakes. I think it's in our nature to just make mistakes, learn from them, and improve. You know, I think I've said this probably before in the podcast, but my life motto is to just be better than I was yesterday. So you fucked up today, and boohoo, tomorrow you won't make the same mistake. And I think that's the mentality I have. And yeah, you know, you fuck up a lot. I fuck up a lot. Everyone fucks up. And as long as you learn from it, it's all that matters. Every experience is worth it, no matter how bad they hurt sometimes. Bro, I was like falling asleep 30 minutes ago. What the
Shit,
fuck's
bro, that
going
was
on?
so deep. Oh gosh.
Oh,
mm,
who's the motherfucker that hurt this man? I want to know.
No one hurt me.
I want to know, bro.
Matthew,
Like,
let me tell you something. When
I
I
hurt me.
said, when I said, think it out straight and give time, I didn't mean 6 hours, bro. You made the decision in 6 hours.
I am an impulsive person.
don't see. Look, don't even listen to Lance, bro. He don't even know. He don't even got a girlfriend, bro. Like,
Okay.
come on, dude.
When
Like,
you
bro.
watch your homie corrupt from the inside, like
Okay,
it's a
wait.
different type of thing when you see your boy just straight up dying.
I
And
was
then I
losing
just,
myself. Yeah.
yeah, I
Okay,
just
what
gave
was
my
she? Was
opinion.
she? Was she that bad? Was she that bad of a
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a problem with her or me. It was the distance was hurting. It was
distance?
just like I mean, yeah, honestly, we met in July. She lives in the fucking Philippines. We met in July, and Honestly, it probably would have been better if we had never met because ever since July, it had always been like, or June rather, we just kept ever since we like that ended and we went back. I came back home. Like all you can feel, all you can remember is what you don't have. Like it's hard. It's but what was killing me is because I was just going through a lot of shit. Like my mental health is kind of not the best. I don't have a good track record with it. And at that time, I was just kind of just the voices, I guess, were just like winning, and I was just like not taking care of myself, and I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't understand myself at all. I thought I wanted something else. I was wrong, but things happen.
And that's fine. That's completely fine, dude. Like, take the time for yourself. It's the number one key. Know what you want. Know what know what you're gonna get in life. What you're gonna gain. Because every decision that you make leads you to this moment. So
Yeah. And I mean, I'll say one thing regarding LDRs in general. I think LDRs in general can be beautiful because when you are forced to be in a long distance relationship, you have to love that person for it to work, right? Like you have to love their personality. I mean, right? Because in person, there are things that can oh, they're a status symbol because you're walking around the mall with a hot guy, or oh, they have good dick or some shit like that. That's that is just that's the truth, right? But if you're in an online relationship and it's not like one of those where you're just like paying her and shit like that, um, you're forced to really, really have that connection with that person because all you can do is talk and spend time together. Therefore, that time matters more. Therefore, that part of the relationship has to be strong. And for us, it still is. We are still talking because I I kept being like, okay, I need to stop talking with you, and then I would just
talk to that person.
talk to that person because it's like when you spend every day talking to that person, to suddenly stop talking to them, it's really hard. And it's like we're on good terms. There's no one who's to say like we won't try again one day. It's just the last month or so has just been me accepting that yeah, maybe one day it will happen again, but it's not today, it's not tomorrow, and it won't be next month. It's just me putting that idea and trying to move forward. It's hard, but wait, no, why am I talking about my relationship?
There's a saying. It goes, don't ever date twice. If you date twice, you're dating because you miss the memories that you made with that person, not because of her.
I think here's my take on it. I think right now, if me and her like got back together, it would probably be something like that, right? Whereas if time were to pass, we would change as people, and then opportunity came to try again. We felt the feelings again. I don't think that applies because right, 2 years ago, look at yourself 2 years ago. You were a completely different person.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you think about it, 2 years from now, we will be completely different people. Obviously, there's still, I'm still Matthew and she's still her. But, you know, if you could reignite that spark, I don't think it's kind of falls in line with what you're saying. But yeah, definitely needs time. We need time to change and grow as people because if you are exactly the same and just trying again, it you know it kind of falls in line with what you're saying. Obviously, there are exceptions, because sometimes people will break up because they're dumb and they just don't understand their emotions, and then they'll be like, "My bad, we had it good. I was just having a moment, I guess," and then they just continue because in those cases, it's more of a break than a breakup.
Now, let me ask you this: Do you miss her?
Oh fuck yeah!
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you miss her, and I get that, but you also have to understand that there's a point in time where she's not she's not yours anymore. You gotta understand that. It's like, yeah, I get it. You talk to her because you miss her. I get that. Shoot, sometimes I talk to some of my exes too, but like I know that I will never date them again because they're just a memory, you know. Yeah, we had good times. Like, for example, like let's say, in reality, or let's say in your situation, you were watching movies, right? You guys watch movies, right? As an
Nah,
online
what are
visit, right?
movies?
Um, so right, that's one memory you guys shared, right? But you missed that though. You miss all the text that you guys made together. Remember, it's all a memory because it's affecting your brain, and you want that not because of her. You just want the memories that was shared onto you. It implies your mental health, and that's where you have to not, I wouldn't say get better because that's the wrong term, but you would have to focus more on yourself more and know what you want because
Definitely.
because if you're gonna, I'm not gonna say like, I'm not gonna be an asshole, be like, don't fucking talk to her. No, you talk to her, fucking go ahead, like, you know what I mean. But if you do date twice, just know it's not for the same reason.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like I said, like you don't just date to date,
Right.
right? Like you would only date again if that spark came back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I mean, one of the big things for us and why we didn't get back together was because she realized that she also felt a similar way, where even though we broke up on really good terms, we were still in love with each other. She also realized she wants to just try living life, you know, where she is, right? And it's fair. And with the acknowledgement that one day maybe we will be in the same country. Maybe she will come here, and maybe when that happens, we could try again. But for now, I've it's just been hard because I've been going through other shit. So it's like when everything combines, it's just it sucks. But I mean, I'm better than I was yesterday. I think that's all that matters.
Hmm.
I did not. I don't think anyone meant for this podcast to become a therapy session for me.
I did not expect it to get this deep. I know we're the Deep Dish podcast, but god damn,
Sorry about that shit.
we're
We're
fucking drowning.
we're deep in
It's. I mean,
Matthew's
it's. It's.
lore.
It's because of. I mean, I would say it is definitely my fault, and I'm by
No,
fault.
no, that's fine.
Bro,
And now,
no.
Yeah.
no, so wait. Fault
Okay.
doesn't imply
Yeah.
anything bad, right? I don't mean my fault as in I'm sorry. I just mean like you can't say anything other than like I'm the one who caused it to happen because we're literally talking about my relationship. But it's like I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I think about that shit. So like, of course, it was gonna come out, I guess. Yeah.
I think it's time for your gym phase, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go
You see this
Jim.
can?
We
Yes,
got
sir. You see
you.
this
Ooh,
can?
okay,
You see
okay.
this can? I'm coming. I'm coming.
Why she's coming?
Hey,
I'm
yo, you back
coming.
on the grind?
Oh, I'm back, baby.
Still got a long way to go.
Yeah.
I wish I had like a Glock or some shit so I could be like, yeah.
Hey, yo, Matt, you
Oh.
should have went to the tour with me a while ago.
Bro,
LA
I
Fitness
was,
is not
I
that
was busy
bad.
today.
Joe, it is musty smelling in there, bro. I walked
No.
right in and it smelled like death, bro. Like, yeah, damn. My perfume just perfume. My what the fuck you call that?
Cologne.
Yeah, my cologne just straight up just fucking disappeared. Oh, but yeah, bro. Yeah. Hey, yo, actually, this is a
Hmm.
good question. What
I didn't
type of
even get
gym do you
an
guys like? You
answer.
guys like a? Oh, my bad.
Damn, you
My bad.
skipped me on like every
My
question.
bad, my bad. I
Yeah.
thought I thought we answered everybody. My bad.
Um.
You better say
So
what was the question again?
I know the question this time. I know the question this time. But but I'm kind of glad that everyone laughed because I was gathering intel from you guys' responses. So I have my own response, but I also have responses for your guys'. Um. So for my own, I feel in terms of a long distance relationship, uh, beforehand, you shouldn't necessarily go. Well, it goes for any relation. Shouldn't go into it purely out of passion, purely out of emotion, purely out of the sake of, oh, this person feel good. I want that person. Uh, you should go in there with genuine intent, with the actual idea of what you want to do with this person, what you feel this person provides for your life, and same way goes with you. Or what do you provide to their table? And I feel that is important, but also what is important is just evaluating yourself. Because I feel for the most time we love to evaluate someone that we get crushes on or people that we love, but we never really take the time to observe ourselves genuinely. Like you can point out, oh, this girl like super cute. Oh, this girl is all this, all that. But you never really take a moment for yourself to kind of just evaluate yourself. Do you treat yourself with the same treatment? Do you look at yourself and just think like, yeah, I feel confident in myself. I think I look good, stuff like that. Or do you just look at yourself in the mirror and just think, man, I'm an ugly piece of shit. Uh, I don't love the way that I look. I don't love the way that I feel looking at myself. You kind of have to evaluate yourself before you get into a relationship, because that's all you will ever do when you're with this person, is that you constantly look at yourself in reflection of how you look with them. Kind of, oh, they look like this, but I look like this. They're doing all these things, but I'm doing nothing. Kind of like that. So go into a relationship with a strong foundation with yourself, with a strong sense of independence, and kind of just a good sense that you are confident with yourself of what you're doing. You like the things that's going on with your life. Um, and speaking of independence, also comes dependence. You have to evaluate the type of person you are in terms of being dependent on a person. Are you a type of person that has to be a whole FBI agent on your girlfriend because you're scared that she's gonna be talking to what, Brandon or Chris in her in her in her college class or something like that. Like just think of, oh, how dependent am I as a person? Am I the type of person to over clean onto someone, or am I someone that can just roll solo and just trust in them that they'll live their lives and then I live mine, and then we both have mutual respect. And yeah, I feel that those things are very important, and I feel uh, relationships, especially long distance ones, should come with that. And in terms of like hearing you guys kind of talk about um and like Matthew's whole situation, um I feel I probably mentioned this before, but it's just um take it a day at a time, because I know for going through a situation, especially like a very recent breakup, it's not easy. All you think about is that person, all that you guys did before that, all the memories, how you felt. It's, all plays on repeat like a addictive song, and it's just like a song that you just never forget the words to, because that's how much you replayed it. And yeah, you just it's all good. Just for that, just take it easy. Understand the struggles with that, but at the same time, you shouldn't put yourself in a position where you're just stagnant, still, just sitting there. You're playing your past without really thinking of like what you have now, like in your present, because you're not really living if that's kind of just the position you put yourself in. And I know it's easier said than done, but I feel something that is best is just to try to do something. Try to reach out to people that you haven't talked into a while. Just try to communicate to people who went through similar experiences and just get their idea with it. Because for me, I'm gonna say it took me nearly 2 years to really move on from my whole breakup situation, and it wasn't easy. I was hella depressed, and
Yeah.
a lot of my days were just being still, sitting in bed, only coming out of my room if I would get hungry. But eventually, you kind of realize that, but not all people. Some people just live in that position, but you have to realize that you're not really giving yourself respect. Just sitting in all of your feelings, and not only that, there's no true worth of doing that if you have a lot of people that are concerned about you, people that care about you, people that only want to see you do the best that you could. You have to, for me, that's kind of something that pushes me forwards, because I know some days I just be like, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to sit in bed and just be sad. Some days I just let it, because it's fine to just let yourself feel your emotions, but it shouldn't just be something you do 24/7. Um, but yeah, something that kind of gets me going is just understanding that what you feel is much different from what is real. Because I know your own perceptions is based on like, oh, I feel this, so that means my life is crap. But really, you can look at how you have like family members that you still have. They could die at any second. I'm just being real. One day you're just having the best day with like your mom and your dad, and then next day dad gets in a car accident, he's gone. And I kind of just put into perspective that just being still doesn't mean that the whole world will also be still. The world changes, things happen, and life happens. So just do the best that you can. Try to push yourself forward, even if it's just 1%. Because something that I've learned from a book, also brought up in the previous episode, Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
Even if you better yourself 1% for each day in a year, you will still end up 37.5% better, or just you'll end up being 37.5 times better, meaning you'll still be financially substantially more better in a year if you just go up 1%. And just imagine how much you could do if that was 5% a day. Maybe you have a really good day, you better yourself by like 10. But yeah, just moral of the story, just keep doing
That was beautiful. Yeah.
keep doing better for the sake of bettering.
Wow. That was very beautiful. Give a little round of applause. You know how it is, guys. It takes a lot for people to really just open up. So I really do respect all of you, for being able to put your emotions out there. And it's just incredible.
It's okay to cry, guys,
Yeah, it is.
Bro,
Oh, your
I'm
mic
Shut
is
up,
muted.
kid. Shut up.
especially to my men.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching in on episode 4 of The Deep Dish. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow us at The Deeper Dish and our ghost, the famous Flame Boy. Give yourself a little plug in.
All right, my Twitch is the real Flameboy789. You already know. Follow my Instagram, TikTok. It's all there. You already know. I'll be streaming Valorant, trying to get that grinding. I'm Silver 1. Let's get it. About to
Let's
be
go.
Silver 2.
Okay, bro. Okay,
Get it,
okay.
ready?
Y'all heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else.
Wait, hold on. Is
Yeah.
it so The silver 2 downwards.
What?
In Valorant,
What?
isn't silver 1 like the highest silver? Did you just
Hey,
say
yo,
we're
no,
above?
no, he's silver one. He's silver one. Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
Just said he.
No,
It's silver 2.
yeah, it was a mouse slip. It was a mouse. It was a mouse slip. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Anyway,
misclicked.
yeah. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll catch you on later. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.